And a very pleasant good afternoon, everyone. It's Thursday afternoon. It is January the 23rd, and as expected, temperatures have inched their way into the low and mid 40s this afternoon, which puts us about, give or take, 7 to 8 degrees above normal, and will stay above normal through tomorrow and even into the starts of the weekend as well on Saturday, which means most of this next weather system that's going to be coming in is going to be in the form of rain. Kind of like we talked about a few days ago. Not much has changed. I think I told you probably back earlier in the week it probably wasn't going to be a big deal other than wet, and it's not going to be a big deal. So we hit another one. We're good to go. I'll break it all down for you coming up. But first, let us hit up some music. It's my friends, Jeff and Skip from Good Brother Earl. They're going to sing the Whiteboard Weather theme song. I'm sure you know the words by now, so you can sing along if you want and enjoy some photos in the photo galleries from PittsburghWeatherNow.com.
When it's time to go, outside it's raining cats and dogs. Someone told me it's about to snow. I need a friend, you know. PittsburghWeatherNow.com. And it's starting to show.
And all you need is whiteboard weather. That is, if you're all about the no hype, simply accurate weather information that is provided here each and every day. Again, all the photos there can be seen and accessed through our photo galleries link at PittsburghWeatherNow.com. It is Thursday afternoon, and that means we are sponsored every Thursday afternoon by my good friends at East Street Beer, East Street Distributing Company. They are located on the north side, just a stone's throw from Allegheny General Hospital, where they've been for 65 years. They were founded on the principles of hard work, integrity, and respect, which is why we probably get along so well. And they've been distributing classic and craft beers, as I said, since 1954. How many do they have? Well, according to my count, they have over 350 brands of beer. They're fully stocked with everyone's favorite classic craft beers, a large selection of seasonal beers. They are East Street Beer. You can find them online at eaststreetbeer.com or in person. Again, right there on East Street on the north side, just down from Allegheny General Hospital. Or check out their Facebook pages where they have current sale prices, and once in a while they do some fun contests that you can win prizes at. It is East Street Distributing Company. eaststreetbeer.com is where you find them online. Once again, good afternoon, everyone. It is a Thursday afternoon, and as I mentioned, it is a bit milder than normal this afternoon. Saw my friend Sarah checking in this afternoon. Sarah did this today. She gave me a fresh cut, so thank you, Sarah, for hooking me up with a good-looking fresh cut before I head out of town. I'll be shuffling off to Buffalo as we head down through the next couple hours. So I'm going to hit the bricks and head up to Buffalo, where I have a number of hockey games to attend starting tomorrow and on through the weekend, which, again, I'll mention this. I mentioned it this morning. Tomorrow, I will not be on at the normally scheduled time of 7 a.m. and 3 p.m. Those times will be in conflict with some hockey games that my boys have scheduled to be played. So I'll get on at some point tomorrow with an update for Pittsburgh via Buffalo, but they won't be at the normal 7 a.m. and 3 p.m. time. So just FYI, to plan accordingly, whiteboard weather will be a little bit abnormal tomorrow. Kind of like the guy that does whiteboard weather, a little abnormal. So there you go. Born today from Monessen, or graduate of Monessen, Frances McDormand, the actress, Nora O'Donnell from CBS News, John Hancock, one of the founders of our country. He put his John Hancock on the Declaration of Independence, and Sully Sullenberger, the airline pilot who piloted the Miracle on the Hudson. It's National Handwriting Day today, and it's National Pie Day today. Not PI 314. It is pie as in give me a slice of apple pie, baby. Or cherry pie, or Boston cream pie, or coconut cream pie, that kind of pie. You know what, a pumpkin pie. So have yourself a slice of pie and celebrate. Before we get into the weather, also going on this weekend, if you have nothing to do, and there's no Penguins this weekend, there's no NFL playoffs this weekend, but Pirate Fest is going on this weekend, so you can get yourself in the spirit of Buccos season. Should you be a fan of the Buccos, Pirate Fest going on at PNC Park this weekend. I think there's a number of events going on over the course of the weekend, but I think it's specifically centered around Saturday. So FYI, check it out if you want. Excuse me. Let's check out some temperatures if you're headed out the door anytime soon. Setting up with a lot of fours. 44 degrees, southeast wind coming in at 4 miles an hour. So mid-40s as a general range in most areas. But it does vary from one location to the next. You can see back there. Here at my homestead, it's 42.6, so 43. Franklin is 37, so chillier north. Beaver Falls, 42, 43 Butler, 43 downtown. Indiana's at 45 and 47 in Washington with generally light winds. That's our wind column there. And what winds we do have are coming in out of the southeast, and that'll be the general wind direction expected to continue tonight and through the day tomorrow, which will keep temperatures well above average. Let us check out some of the weather maps moving forward. Have plans this evening? No worries, just cloudy. High pressure still keeps things dry. Next weather system is here across the nation's heartland. You got one area of low pressure here, one here. They're going to work almost collectively and spread a swath, an area of precipitation toward the east coast over the weekend. Now that precip will approach here tomorrow morning. It will approach tomorrow morning. You'll notice at 8 a.m. it's still dry with rain falling in Ohio. It's going to fight, the moisture will. It will fight dry air initially, and then it will eventually overtake the dry air. But I think that's not going to be until after lunchtime tomorrow. So for the commute tomorrow morning, should you have one, just cloudy skies, and then rain will be arriving probably afternoon. We'll say 12, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and then it's going to be a soggy, soaking setup through the afternoon. So the late day commute tomorrow will feature rain falling across the area. This is Friday evening. You can see here's your main area of low pressure, cold front here, southerly flow here. It will be mild, but it will be wet with the rain falling. Now moving into Saturday, this is going to be a day, and I talked about this yesterday where I mentioned something called a dry slot, which is kind of a big break or lull in the activity. I think we get into a dry slot on Saturday. That is not represented here on this map, but I think as we get in no man's land here, you got a low here and a low here. As we get into this area, no man's land between the two areas of low pressure, we're going to get a sizable lull in precipitation. Not clouds, but precipitation. I think it rains Friday afternoon, Friday evening, Friday night, and then Saturday morning, I think the best moisture, this widespread rain, shifts east. We'll get into a lull in the activity, which means most places for probably a good chunk of the day Saturday will be rain-free. And then as the low eventually passes by and sort of whips this disturbance through, that's when I do think we'll see scattered snow showers developing, but that's not going to be until probably sometime Saturday late evening or overnight. And by that point, the moisture will be quite limited. So as we talked about, little or no accumulation heading into the day on Sunday. Very quickly, I'll show you the long-range outlook. All of that red and orange coloring is above average temp. That's the prognostication. You can see the date right there at the lower portion is January 28th through February 1st. So this takes us into next weekend, and it looks like temperatures have at least a 60 to 70% likelihood of being above average to round out the month and to start the month of February. So if you're planning on a trip to Punxsutawney for Groundhog Day, it looks like it will be probably chilly, but certainly not cold, with above average temperatures to start off the month of February. So there is that, just that quick peek ahead to, not this weekend, next weekend, which is Groundhog Day weekend, Punxsutawney. If you've never been, you really should make an effort to go one year. It's a lot of fun. Just to do one time, it is an awful lot of fun. They're a little wacky out there. It's a good time up in Punxsutawney. All right, let us get over to the whiteboard, break it all down for you, and then I will send you on your way with all the information you need to get yourself into and through the weekend. Here's the breakdown. We start with our whiteboard, sponsored by EastStreetBeer.com. As you make your plans for your Super Bowl party, plan ahead to visit them at East Street Beer, located on the north side. They will have whatever beer you can possibly think of, they're going to have there. They have over 350 brands of beer that are ready for you to swing by, pick up, and get on your way. It is East Street Beer. Make your plans now to visit them before your big Super Bowl bash and get yourself hooked up with your favorite classic and crafts beer. Sunset tonight, 5:27. You've probably noticed it's staying lighter a little longer each day. Moon waning crescent phase. Expected rainfall. I did this in a time step here of about 18 hours. I can't add. Noon Friday through 6 a.m. Saturday. I think that's when most of the rain will fall, at least our wettest period. Between that time frame, a half an inch to maybe an inch in spots. After 6 a.m. Saturday, I think we'll dry slot for several hours, which means there could be a spotty shower, but many areas will get into a period of drier weather during much of the daytime hours on Saturday. It's going to be cloudy, but I don't think it's as rainy as it will be Friday afternoon and Friday night. Then there'll be some scattered snow showers on the back side of the system, probably not until after 11 o'clock Saturday night, so overnight and into Sunday, some scattered snow showers. Look at that snow total. Snow, my God, it's going to be less than an inch. Can you handle it? Sure you can. Not a big deal. Forecast for tonight, 32. That's the low temperature, cloudy skies, and not as cold. Then for tomorrow, 45 degrees on your Friday, breezy and overcast. Again, cloudy in the morning, rain arrives in the afternoon. Again, I expect that's going to be afternoon or 1 o'clock, a little earlier for areas west in Ohio and a little later for areas east. Tomorrow night, damp and dreary, periods of rain, 37. The low temperature, so rainy Friday night. Get yourself a red box or rent something, I don't know, Netflix it. Saturday, 40 degrees, cloudy and chilly. Again, I think there'll be many hours of the day Saturday when it is not raining, but there'll be a hit and miss shower chance and maybe a few flakes in spots. Hashtag, not a big deal. You'll get through it. Just a kind of a dreary Saturday. Saturday night late is when we'll see a few snow showers into the day on Sunday, 38 the high temperature. But you saw my accumulation total over about a 36-hour period or so, less than an inch. Oh my God, snow, my God. And then on Monday, 39 degrees, cloudy, chilly, a flurry, so more seasonal day on Monday. And Tuesday, mostly cloudy and 42 degrees. And as I mentioned, it looks like through much of next week, temperatures are going to average above normal. So that's a look at your whiteboard for this Thursday, brought to you by East Street Beer. EastStreetBeer.com is where you find them online. in person. You can find them just a couple blocks down from Allegheny General Hospital on the north side. Pay them a visit early to get your favorite beers for the big game next weekend. Not this weekend, but next weekend. So that is everything that you need to know to get yourself into and through the weekend. Luke asked, do you have any plans on coming back to visit Punxsutawney Phil? Yes, I would love to. I just have to make the plans, but I will get back there. If you go to Punxsutawney, by the way, at any point, be sure to stop by and visit the Weather Discovery Center right in downtown Punxsutawney, because that is where they have, among other things, the Meteorologist Hall of Fame, HOF. They induct different people in the Hall of Fame every year, kind of like any Hall of Fame, and yours truly was the second inductee into the Meteorologist Hall of Fame. So I am enshrined in the Meteorologist Hall of Fame in downtown Punxsutawney. Do me a favor. Please share Whiteboard Weather with your Facebook friends. Just click the little share button. The more you share, the more people we can get to join our community every day at 7 a.m. and 3 p.m. And the more people that join, the better it is for everyone. So just share it. And that's going to do it. Have yourself a great rest of this Thursday afternoon. I'll talk to you at some point tomorrow. I'll post just probably a little bit of an update for the weekend if there are any changes. But again, at this time, I'm not sure when that will be. It is all dependent on hockey games tomorrow and my travel across Western New York. And I'm going to be heading that direction very soon. So have yourself a safe Thursday afternoon and a safe Friday and a weekend if I'm not gonna talk to you tomorrow. And I'll talk to you again at some point soon. Have a great day, everyone. Peace. I'm shuffling off to Buffalo. Boom!